Hi, my name is Kendall, for those of you that don't know, and today I'll be talking about why Drake is the best mainstream artist. Aubrey Drake Graham mostly lived in Toronto with his mom in an upscale neighborhood, but he lived in the rough streets of Memphis with his dad during the summer. So while they co-parented while his mother had him, she'd like to put him in different activities, such as tap dance, hockey, and even acting. Just so happens, in 2001, Drake landed a role on the Canadian show Degrassi as a character named Jimmy Brooks. And at the age of 15, Drake decided to drop out of high school to provide for himself and his mother after she was put on disability while raising him by herself. In Drake's free time, he'd like to write lyrics just for fun. And while on set one day, someone introduced him to a producer that, as we know today, started a big legacy of his. And Drake had to make a decision. Although he was very well known on the show, he decided to pursue music. And Drake, along with other Toronto artists at the time, struggled to make it to the next level. And while it was seemingly impossible to make it out, Drake had a weapon on his side: MySpace. He created an account, and what he did was use it to his advantage and put his music on there for everybody to see. And just so happened, he was recognized by artists in the United States. So well that he even found himself a manager. And his manager, Slack, that was his name, knew the struggle of a solo artist and how hard it was to make it out as a solo artist. So he used his connections that he had. He tried really hard for about a month and got him a song in studio time with somebody named Trey Songz, which at the time he was at the top of his game in the early 2000s. After a year of successful music, he met someone by the name of Jazz Prince, the owner of Rap-A-Lot label. And at the time, it was the biggest in the South. Jazz had connections to the hottest people in the South, and one named none other than Lil Wayne. Wayne, as soon as they met, Wayne signed Drake to Cash Money Records, and shortly after hanging out with Lil Wayne, Drake dropped his first mixtape, and as a worldwide known artist. And a song on there, Best I Ever Had, lifted Drake and his team to the next level. It was also number one on Billboards. Speaking of Billboards, Drake's been very successful throughout his years of music. With 5 albums, 7 mixtapes, 36 Grammys, a lot more awards, an OVO record label, a clothing brand, his own festival, his own restaurant, and even his own whiskey line. Drake has been quite busy ever since he picked up a microphone. His albums, Thank Me Later, Take Care, Nothing Was the Same, Views, Scorpion, and one on the way called Certified Lover Boy. And mixtapes, Room for Improvement, Comeback Season, So Far Gone, If You're Reading This, It's Too Late, What a Time to Be Alive, More Life, and Dark Lane demo tapes. Been a busy man. Young Money, Cash Money by 2011 had completely taken over hip hop, and Drake continued to get respect as an artist. Take Care debuted number one and sold over 630,000 copies in his first week. For any rap slash R&B fan that didn't know who he was, knew him now. People recognized his ability to rap well and also sing well, which people at the time were not doing. Well, at least to perfection, at least. Shortly after his Take Care tour, he started his third album, and Drake's popularity was growing from a popular rapper to eventually a superstar. And throughout 2015, he released two mixtapes with no announcements or promotion. Yet both of them had hundreds of thousands of sales within days. And summer of 2015, he became a household name. Why? With billions in streams and on radio rotation for months, Hotline Bling definitely took the prize for hottest song on his upcoming album, Views. Views sold over 1.2 million copies in its first week and spent 13 weeks at number one on Billboard. Each one of the 20 tracks on the charts, landed somewhere on the charts. And Drake was seeing better sales than ever before. Continued to have a record-breaking tour, and shortly after he dropped another project that kept the momentum going. Fans started to notice that Drake is stepping out of his comfort zone and making different kinds of music in his most recent projects, well, at the time, and they liked what they were hearing. So Drake's versatility sets him aside from lots of artists today. There's about 8 different styles of Drake songs. I'd say pop Drake, where you have Hotline Bling and God's Plan. You have radio-friendly Drake, where you have Motto or Free Love or Fake Love. Love song Drake, where you have Find Your Love or Jungle. You have sad song Drake, where you have Marvin's Room, Doing You Wrong or Trust Issues. Lyrical Drake, where you have Tuscan Leather or Western Road Flows. Grimy Drake, where you have Free Smoke or Pound Cake. Hispanic side Drake, where you have songs like Mia or Odio. Toronto type Drake, where you have Controlla or War. So the hunger that Drake had in him made him go outside of his comfort zone and create new music. Therefore, everyone can enjoy his music no matter how you're feeling or what you like to listen to. Late 2017, Drake took his first break from music for the first time since he dropped Best I Ever Had. He was on Billboard for a consecutive 431 weeks and ended an amazing run. But he wasn't done yet. In 2018, he proved the momentum didn't matter and came back full force. Drake was now releasing music left and right and accidentally became one of the biggest songs at the time in God's Plan, and God's Plan took off and had billions of streams. Scorpion received over 300 million streams in its first day, and 7 songs on the album landed in the top 10. One of the songs, In My Feelings, became number one song, and that was his 6th number one song ever since he started making music. But as of recent, he has, after 2019, he had one other project, and he has one album on the way in 2021. But with that being said, Drake is still bigger than ever and secured a new generation of listeners, and his legacy changed the music industry forever. He shaped cultures with new songs year after year, and his talent, relentless work ethic, and his vision only skyrocketed him. And Drake will forever be known as one of the greatest of all time because of his versatility, his accomplishments, and his relevance over time. Thank you.